Excuse me. What up, boys? What up? How far my parents' house about to pull off it is. It is Monday, March the... Hang on. I just drove this sumbitch on these kind of tires all the way from Houston. I'm here now. Look at this. So my truck overheated, and these guys, man, it helped me out. It was just crazy. It overheated yesterday. I was headed back from the hospital. It exploded. And look at this. Like, here's the belt, and this. See that? This whole white thing busted. All my engine coolant started to come out. It was just a major problem, dude. And so, like, if I would have gotten to any, like, as I don't know, as God or something, if I would have had gotten to any other mechanical shop, it would have cost me thousands, right? But just so happens I pulled up here to these guys, these collision guys, and man, these guys are so helpful that they even came out here and diagnosed it for me. They don't even do that. They do collisions over here, but they offered to help me, you know, get it all done. They were just like, go get the parts and we'll do it for you right now. And so, like, I'm going to O'Reilly Motor Parts. I'm waiting for an Uber. As soon as he comes, I'll grab this belt right here and go over there and get this Y hose and everything, and then spend the day over here getting the truck fixed, and I'll just pay these guys for the work, you know. Honestly, it was truly a miracle that I pulled it in that lot. I spent like $137 on the parts, and I went back and I spent another $400 on getting the truck fixed. So it's been a hell of a morning. That pipe has been replaced. The belt down there has been replaced, and see that metal thing back there? Where is it? It's called the transmitter. That was also replaced. So now I'm just going through the process of adding more coolant. Oh shit. Adding more coolant to it because the truck was still overheating a little bit. Hopefully I'll be back on the road. And look, this is the gas line at Sam's Club. Because the price of gasoline has exploded and they're trying to get cheap gas over here. This is my diet nowadays. It's like a salad with cherry tomatoes, some roasted mushrooms, some sprouts, you know, a little salad dressing. It's like rabbit food. I'm moving, but also look at this filth. This filth I'm living in. I've sold my bed frame. That, yeah. I sold my TV. This is how I'm living right now. Here, I'm gonna make my bed real quick. Now, simultaneously, I'm still vibe coding my website that I haven't slept a week. There you go. That bed's. as you can see, immediately being put to work at 10 a.m. in the morning. Wrong.
Okay, Yamni, take these and put them. Johnny, you can also.
ये बैग ना सब ड्रॉयर खाली है उसमें भर
competition में
Look, in case you missed a detail, all of you, can you please come here? Back on the runway for this grand finale. Stay here. Why you're leaving? Stay here. We want to see y'all more. Stay here. And I also want to now invite for all of you our very own Ruby Bhandari. She herself is in an elegant ensemble from the Mix by Jasmine, complemented with a beautiful statement belt by Shipra. And Shipra's jewelry is right there in the corner. I want to take a moment here to thank everybody who was part of this show.
This is Caitlin. She's the best. Is it coming out?
Yep. It's almost finished. Last one.
Es ist dem Feind gelungen, die Front in breiter Formation zu durchbrechen. Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt auf Stahnsdorf vor. Der Feind operiert jetzt am nördlichen Stadtrand zwischen Frohnau und Pankow. Und im Osten ist der Feind bis zur Linie Lichtenberg-Marsdorf-Karlshorst gelangt.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
Mein Führer, Steiner
konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Es bleiben im Raum Keitel, Jodl, Krebs und Burgdorf. Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Wer schickt Sie? Dass Sie es wagen, sich meinen Befehl zu widersetzen! So weit ist das also gekommen. Das Militär hat mich belogen! Jeder hat mich belogen, sogar die SS! Die gesamte Generalität ist nichts weiter als ein Haufen niederträchtiger, treuloser Feiglinge!
Mein Führer, ich kann nicht zulassen, dass die Soldaten, die für Sie verblosen...
Nicht als Feiglinge! Verreiter, Versager!
Mein Führer, was Sie da sagen, ist ungeheuerlich!
Die Generalität ist das Geschmeiß des deutschen Volkes! Sie ist ohne Ehre! Sie nennen sich Generale, weil Sie Jahre auf Militärakademien zugebracht haben, nur um zu lernen, wie man Messer und Gabel hält! Jahrelang hat das Militär meine Aktionen nur behindert. Es hat mir jeden nur ersichtlichen Widerstand in den Weg gelegt. Ich hätte gut daran getan, von Jahren alle höheren Offiziere liquidieren zu lassen, wie Stalin. Ich war nie auf einer Akademie. Und doch habe ich allein auf mich gestellt, ganz Europa erobert. Verräter! Von allen allem Anfang an bin ich so verraten und betrogen worden. Es wurde ein ungeheurer Verrat geübt am deutschen Volke. Aber alle diese Verräter werden bezahlen. Mit ihrem eigenen Blut werden sie bezahlen. Sie werden es saufen in ihrem eigenen Blut.
Bitte, Gerda. Jetzt beruhig dich doch.
Meine Befehle sind in den Wind gesprochen. Es ist unmöglich, unter diesen Umständen zu führen. Es ist aus. Der Krieg ist verloren. Aber wenn Sie, meine Herren, glauben, dass ich deswegen Berlin verlasse, irren Sie sich gewaltig. Eher jage ich mir eine Kugel durch den Kopf. Tun Sie, was Sie wollen.
Things are changing for me. I'm actually feeling a lot better. For anybody who's dying of kidney disease, I want you all to know one thing. Or you find out that someone's dying of kidney disease. Dude, nobody came to help me. Nobody. The doctors didn't. Nobody. Okay? And it was a big scam. Basically, remember, I now figured this out on my own by working with my bots. You can only eat 50 grams to 55 grams of proteins a day. All right? If you do that, the kidneys are going to feel less pressure and you'll start to recover. They don't tell you this information. Everywhere you go, there's a billboard for $5 hamburger or something like that. And like even if you eat a hamburger, it's got so much fat and grease and stuff inside of it that it overloads your kidneys and stuff. So I'm just telling you, if someone's dying, man, 7 years, okay? And I saved myself. The doctors couldn't do it. They were just feeding me more pills and stuff. So I'm just telling you, if you know of anybody that comes across this sort of shit, 50 grams of protein, 55. Yeah, I'm not gonna be a bodybuilder, you know, but I need a little bit more time for the kidneys to get stronger, so I'd rather just be a normal guy. Less than 2,000 sodiums, okay? I try to take like 1,500 if I can, and no artificial sugars. That means no Coca-Cola, no cake, no none of that, all right? Outside of that, this is probably my last series of I don't know, I feel pretty good now, you know, like, because you can be the smartest, most talented guy who can make $500, $800, $1,000 in the stock market on a daily basis and be good, but if your health is going away and they're sticking you with needles and telling you got to get stuck with more needles and you have to get cut up even more, that changes the way that your brain chemistry works. So, you know, yeah. And man, you know what? Like, I failed out here in the United States. 37% taxes. I paid $64,000 a year in taxes. I never found love. And fuck love. You know, you spend your entire life imagining in your head you're going to meet the right person. And she's going to wait for you. And she's going to dream of you like you dreamt of her. What I come to realize is men, we are the, like, the romantic sex. Women are just looking at men like they're just some fucking shit in the catalog, you know? And that shit broke my heart. I am nothing. I feel like everything that I did in my life was a waste. At least I'm getting away with my health and going back to my home country. And I think that what I'm going to be able to do next is, you know, they're arresting people in the United Arab Emirates right now, you know, in Dubai and stuff with these British people or whatever, Europeans that are posting that, you know, United Arab Emirates is getting empty and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to be the best propaganda guy and be like, this is the greatest country in the world, which I believe it is. And with 0% taxes, hell yeah. I can make all the money in the world and I can eat at all the shops and all that other stuff as long as I keep my protein in check and I got my family over there. And yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good.